Entrepreneur is someone who sees something that others cannot see and then pursues that and then creates a business opportunity. So to me, that's what defines an entrepreneur.
How are you involved in entrepreneurship today?
Well, I was a former president of TiE as a, bringing all the entrepreneurs together. And then personally, I got into entrepreneurship, leaving a full-time job in 2005 and, now running a company called Kaiba. I'm also working on other startups as well. So that's my involvement in entrepreneurship.
Okay, what is the biggest piece of advice you can give entrepreneurs?
The biggest piece of advice I can give to an entrepreneur really is that don't keep thinking, just get started. That's the only way to get the entrepreneurship going. So it's like learning, swimming. So you just can't read a manual and then say, I'm going to do this, do that. You jump into it. Entrepreneurship is no different than learning swimming.
And when in your career have you been an entrepreneur or been forced to think entrepreneurially?
Yeah, I think, if I recall, right from the childhood, I think I had them, but it took several years for me to realize I had the entrepreneurial bug in me. And I was working for a big corporation like Chrysler, so that's really where I said, hey, if I could do this here in this company, so definitely I can do things for myself. So that's how I got into entrepreneurship.
What do you think of Detroit as a hub for entrepreneurship?
To me, Detroit is used to be the center of the universe not too long ago. We put the road in here for the entire mankind, and we brought automobiles into the whole world. So therefore, the same spirit can be, deployed now. And so definitely, I think Detroit has huge potential. If people can come together, I think we could be somewhere along the lines of Silicon Valley, Boston.
And do you have a story that you could tell of an entrepreneurship who overcame a challenge of some kind?
I could give my story itself. Sure. So as I started early on, like anything else, you need money to make money, and so therefore, when we were experiencing some early challenges, we didn't have the money, and nobody wants to give money because you're not a proven player. So we have to overcome those challenges, and sometimes, you cry for money. Sometimes, you think the business is gonna close down. And as you know, cash is the fuel for the company. And somehow through perseverance and persistence and patience, those challenges were overcome. And that clearly defines an entrepreneur. So.
Great. And then could you just introduce yourself and who you are?
Yeah. My name is Ganesan. I'm the president and CEO of Kaiba, and I use former president of